President Trump is placing blame on the Obama administration for the recent chemical attack in Syria. Zuhdi Jasser joins us now, American Islamic Forum for Democracy, author of the book, The Battle for the Soul of Islam. What do you make of this, Zuhdi? Dr. Jasser, I think I should really call you. President Trump says it's Obama to blame for the gas attack. What do you say?
Well, you know, Stuart, there's no doubt whatsoever that we are where we are today because of the feckless, weak nature of the Obama administration, because they had a red line that was meaningless, because Secretary Kerry said he was going to have the chemical weapons removed, and we all knew that was a sham. There was a lot left. But we are now on President Trump's clock. He's been president for going into 60, 70 days. And the bottom line is this act was done. There's no tactical reason, Stuart, to use chemical weapons. It's used for show. It's used to instill fear in the citizens, and used, by the way, to basically tell the world that Assad can do whatever he wants. The Russians will stand by. Iran will let him do it. And this is only days after Secretary Tillerson said his fate is up to the Syrian people, which is basically the talking points of Iran and Russia, that somehow the Syrians are determining their own fate, and they're not determining their own fate. Their fate is in the hands of Iran, Russia, and Assad.
This gas attack, then, to you, was a challenge to President Trump. What are you going to do about it?
Exactly. I mean, President Trump can use tough language when he's talking to the North Koreans, when he's talking to China. And yet it really took until late yesterday afternoon when Tillerson finally said this was barbarism. And already Theresa May had called out the barbarism and the fact that Assad needs to go, etc. Why not use the same tough language to say, get Russia out of Syria, get Iran out of there, and let the Syrian people truly determine their own fate, hold them accountable to global moral standards against the use of chemical weapons. Our families have been bleeding in Aleppo and Damascus for years, trying to determine their own fate, while America stood back and we let them cross every horrific line. And what will history say about what's happening now under the Trump administration for the last 60 days?
What do you want President Trump to do? Would you like him to take out Assad with a missile?
Not right now. I mean, I used to think that was a good idea, but now there's so much chaos there. What I'd like to see is a strategy. When he's talking to El-Sisi, talking to the leaders in the region, what's the strategy? It should be, number one, to let Syria determine its own fate and get Russia and Iran out. Number two, get Saudi Arabia and Qatar out of influencing the radicalization of the rebels. Number three, starting to help the moderate rebels on the ground with no-fly zones so that these types of humanitarian disasters don't occur, and then we can start to see a trajectory towards the end of the Assad regime. There is no future. You can't get rid of ISIS without also seeing an exit of Assad. This killing ISIS is a good idea, but it does not a Syria policy make.
Zuhdi Jasser, always a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us on a very difficult situation for you. You have relatives in Syria. We understand that.
Yes,
Zuhdi,
sir.
thank you, sir. Appreciate
Thank you.